Welcome, family and friends of Narberth Presbyterian Church, to this service of worship on the 20th of September. We're glad you're here. As you heard from Pastor Steve last week, the session has approved a plan to resume in-person worship on Sunday, October 18th. It will be a one-hour service beginning at 9:30 a.m. with up to about 90 people right here in the sanctuary wearing our masks and sitting at an appropriate distance from one another. There is a pre-registration process so that we can plan for your return. But also, please be in touch with a call or an email to let us know how you're feeling about returning to worship at this time. If you're able to help on Sunday mornings with greeting, health screening, or ushering, we sure can use your help. We'll continue to offer online and eventually live stream worship for everyone. Details about all these things can be found in the Friday newsletter, where we also appreciate the weekly updates from Eric Simpson and our safety and security team. Each Sunday, we have Sunday school classes at 8 o'clock and 11 o'clock via Zoom. They're open to all, from younger youth to older adults. And we're now in the second week of our sermon series on Essential Church, reconnecting with God and each other. Our theme verse is Acts 2:42. On Wednesday night this past week, we began our 7-week study entitled Walking with God in the Desert in the Chapel. Please call the office if you'd like to join us. We had a wonderful time. Our Christian preschool began this past Tuesday, and the building has been filled with the energy and joy of just over 50 children. Please keep those children, their families, and the staff of the preschool in your prayers for ongoing blessing. And also this last week on Wednesday, we enjoyed the first of many Wacky Wednesdays with cornhole competitions, games, friendly conversations, and our own John Chafee, who, as we all know, likes to go deep, doing just that several dozen times to the delight of everyone present, and especially the kids who hit the bullseye with a ball or by rushing it and pulling it with their hands. Each week, from 4:30 to 5:30, in the parking lot, there will be fun activities with Danielle. And then later on Wednesday nights, beginning at 7, the youth will be meeting in various church members' backyards. As we think of those we're remembering in prayer, Rob Ray is struggling with shingles and an adverse reaction to the medication for that illness. His and Sandy's granddaughter, Jenna, this week began chemo treatment for a tumor. Please hold that entire family up in your prayers. And Glenn Taylor, our first full-time youth pastor, who was installed on my first Sunday as a visitor way back in 1992, is in the hospital recovering from a stroke. He, his wife Heather, and their entire family appreciate our prayers. And we learned that Harold Heller had a brief stay at Lankenau this week and is now home recovering and feeling better. Please keep him and Carol in your prayers as well. Hurricane Sally hit hard. There are other storms in the offing. Fires continue to take everything, including precious lives, and violence of every sort decimates our land as bullets, rage, and calculated words fly to wound and to kill, whether in body or in spirit. Some of that violence is hidden from our eyes because it's subtle, or we choose not to look, or it's just not in our own backyard. Some of it is right in our face. Whatever we do or do not see, God sees not only the act, but the intention of every heart, including mine and yours. God knows the violence that can lurk or lead in all hearts. So as we turn to the Lord in this time of worship, May we repent of anything that doesn't reflect the one who died in our place. And may everything we do and say lead others to him, whose love brings life to all who are willing to receive. Our call to worship today comes from Jessica, Tabby, and Shiloh Gafka.